his T-shirt and go, this piece of crap ain't worth $30. Well, no, the facility gets half of it.
Yeah, that's why the prices are so high.
Yeah. Suck my. That's just sad.
That's why Gene gets a lot of criticism from all the fans. They say, "Oh, this Kiss merchandise is so expensive." This and that. It's a business, fan. You know.
No, I think Gene gets the criticism because of that funny hair hat. Nothing to do with merchandise.
Keep telling us that Gene is bald. Now tell us.
Oh no, the wig story. Oh no, I didn't touch that in the book.
No, you didn't. You really didn't. I don't recall seeing anything really very negative at all.
Well, I have a lot of respect for Gene and Paul because they kept Kiss going all through the lean years.
Yes, and they're just good people.
They are.
They care. They're not taking advantage of people. And they're great business.
They're great business, and that's what to survive all the years in rock and roll. And you know very well that you have to be a good businessman to survive in the rock and roll world.
A tribute to the Jews of the nation, no question.
What was Ace's obsession with this Nazi thing?
How about that?
Oh man, he was crazy with that stuff. He collected like war memorabilia and Nazi uniforms and and he would draw like swastikas
everywhere, all over the place.
He was a nut about it, and I couldn't believe how much he was, because he's German descent. I'm German descent myself. And he used to come over to my house and talk to my father, and my father's American. He's American-born. He served in the army and everything. And Ace would come over with all this Nazi memorabilia, showing his uncle Rudolph Frehley how he was an SS man and all this stuff.
Gordon, was it really an ideology of Ace's, or was it just a kid-like fascination?
No, I think it crossed over the line.
Oh,
it did cross over the line. And there was a story with Bob and Ace were staying at the L'Hermitage, big ritzy hotel in L.A., and they got wasted, and they put on these Nazi uniforms, and they broke Gene's door down, and they were yelling, "Heil Hitler!"
But see, I know Gene. Gene would have gone to Auschwitz and set up a booth and sold stuff. he would have cut a deal with Hitler.
Instead of buying the merchandise, he would have been selling.
He would have been selling it.
He would have been selling lampshade designs.
And they'd be playing "Springtime for Hitler." Right?
He'd have merchandised something, either that or he'd have got a new hat out of all that hair. So, Gordon, you got this new book. Is the book out just now, Kiss and Tell?
It's out, but I heard, in fact, I called my publisher and distributors, and they say it's selling out off the shelves. They said it's huge in Detroit.
Detroit is probably the epicenter of all things Kiss.
Right, and they say that they've been selling out on the shelves, so if it's not on the shelf, you can order it at Barnes & Noble. And
get a cappuccino while you're waiting.
Yeah, Tower, Barnes & Noble, all the bookstores got them. If you don't find it on the shelf, you could order it. Make sure it's Kiss and Tell.
Yeah, there's another one, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Called Kiss and Smell?
Yeah. That was a college thesis on Kiss.
This one's a college thesis in Kiss.
Yeah, this is the more fun book, I would say. It's Kiss and Tell by Gebert and McAdams.
Overall, Gordon, do you feel relieved to get this off your chest and in a book form? And are you still angry? Do you hold anger?
No, I actually don't. And it was a release for me. It really was. It was, and it was written in defense. I was getting really pissed off at Ace.
He said some nasty things about you in some letters here to his fan club.
Yeah, I really didn't deserve it at all. And you don't do that to friends.
Also, talking about some nasty things, tell the stories about how often this guy claimed to have bedded down certain women that you know perfectly well he never did.
Yeah,
Is it true Steven Tyler's mother, he claimed he did Steve Tyler's mom?
No, he claimed he tongue kissed her.
Unbelievable.
Well, I got to tell you, that guy had all the energy of a sun-baked turd. I don't know what kind of mindless wench would end up falling prey to the charms of Ace Frehley, with all due respect.
Yeah, well, I think, when we did go out, I would look forward to going to jams. I don't know if you ever jammed at the China Club, Ted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I pissed him off that night.
Yeah, I would look forward. You probably put it at 11, I know that. But I used to look forward to going down.
By the time I was done jamming at the China Club, Gordon, 4 homosexuals chased women. I actually turned him.
You turned him out, did you?
Twang breath by sunrise. So Ace would go down there and jam. He was looking for attention, wasn't
wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we go down and jam, and I would pray that he would stay sober up to the point where he could play. And that's one thing that was a minor miracle, that Ace could still play the guitar, wasted. Totally. He could be falling down drunk, and you put a guitar in his hands, and he'd start playing.
It's like that Motley Crue show that you did, that you went to, and didn't Tommy Lee say, yeah, you can jam as long as you're not drunk? And apparently, I guess he fell over about a half a dozen people.
And that was in the audience.
That was in the audience.
Yeah, we went out to the side of the side of the stage to check out Motley Crue, and they asked us to jam with they asked Ace, and then Ace got me to play the keyboards that night at the Meadowlands. And Ace tripped over the seats and fell right into all these fans, and they thought a fight broke out, and all of a sudden they see it's Ace Frehley, and he's laughing, he's cackling away, going,
I meant to do that.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, this is bad. And I'm sweating it out because I wanted to jam with Motley, and Tommy Lee said he's not coming on stage if he's toasted.
It's funny, Gordon, because I've seen some of the greatest guitar players in all history, from Hendrix to Eddie Van Halen, pick up the guitar in an absolute drooling stupor and just mesmerized.
Yeah, it's
unbelievable.
It boggles my mind because when I started out my career, playing clubs, and then the one night I had a whole bunch of beers, and I learned my lesson really quick and really early. I couldn't play. I was horrible, and I said, I'll never ever do this ever again.
How drunk or stoned do you have to be before Tommy Lee had?
Yeah, that's right. Well, they were in their sober stage. That was after they were
you were there that 1 week, huh?
The 1 week they were sober.
Well, Gordon, we hope you sell a gazillion copies. Maybe we should get Ace on here sometime and get his side of things. But the book is called Kiss and Tell. It's available, and here's a quote by Gene Simmons. He says, I found the Ace book very interesting. I can just see Gene saying that with his new hat. I found the Ace book very interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
If you talk to Gene, I was muskrat trapping last week, and I think I got him a new piece of hair.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I got a couple. I know, really quick.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
There's a guy named Mark Russell, a friend of mine. He wanted me to ask you about your New Year's Eve ball. Are you having it this year?
No, it's scary, but I actually am. This is the first year in about a dozen years, Gordon.
No New Year's Eve ball.
No doing the 10 Nugent Whiplash Bash this year. We are not doing it. Alice Cooper is coming to town and playing the State Theater New Year's in Detroit, and also Derek St. Holmes will be down in the downriver Trenton, the Rock Club. So there's a lot of rock and roll at this time in Detroit, but I am not doing the Nugent Whiplash Bash. Instead, I'm taking a bunch of guys, a bunch of intrepid natty bumpos into the wilds of Texas to kill things.
Ah, cool.
You bet.
And I have to mention Ski. He was local in Detroit. He's a bigwig here now in New York, and he has this magazine called Third Rail Magazine, and he's helped me out promo the book, so I have to mention him. He says hello to all his friends in Detroit.
Cool, man. There's a lot of Detroiters end up everywhere, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, he's a cool guy. He's in New York right now. He's a big rock promo guy.
Gordon, before we let you go,
yeah.
Where is the book available? Do you have specific places?
Yeah,
Noble, that sort of thing.
Yeah, Barnes and Noble, Tower Books. You could get it online also, CD Now and Amazon.com, and we also have a website. Everybody's got a website. Can I spell that out? Everybody got a pen and pencil ready?
Is it the Kissbook at AOL.com?
Yeah, that's the email address.
That's
Kissbook at AOL.
K-I-S-S. Those are all capitals, and book is lowercase.
Yeah, I don't think it matters on AOL. You could do Kissbook at AOL.com, either uppercase, lowercase, and then we have a website. There's over 60 photos in the book that were never ever released. They're not, they're not professional shots. Yeah.
All right, man.
Hey.
Gordon, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Kiss and Tell is the book. Tell about Bob McAdams. Congratulations. We hope you sell a zillion of them.
Thanks, man.
We'll see if we can get Ace on here sometime.
Yeah,
get him to make a sentence.
Hey, I'll go toe-to-toe with him on the radio if you want.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
And if you ever do Politically Incorrect, invite me. I want to be on the panel. You need two rockers that are conservatives on that.
Amen.
All right?
Then what's his name? Bill Maher can pull more out of his ass. All right, Gordon, God bless you, man. Thanks for the call.
Ted, you're great. Thanks, man.
Live it up.
Bye-bye.
There you go.